Grace and peace to you this morning. To begin, I've included a link to the Presbyterian Disaster Assistance in which you can give to help Haiti recover from the most recent earthquake. Here we go with our song. Hey, now you think it'd be alright if I could just crash here tonight. You see, I'm no shape for driving. Anyway, I got no place to go. And you know it might not be that bad. You were the best I ever had. If I hadn't blown the whole thing years ago, might still be with you. Tomorrow we can drive around this town and let the cops chase us around. Past is lost, but something might be found. Take its place. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Well, you can trust me not to think and not to give around. And if you don't expect too much from me, might not be let down. All I really want's to be with you. Feel like I matter too. If I hadn't blown the whole thing years ago, might not be alone. Tomorrow we can drive around this town and let the cops chase us around. Past is lost, but something might be found. Take its place. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Hey, Jealousy was an early 90s rock song by the band Gin Blossoms, who made a name for themselves with their world-weary lyrics and their upbeat melodies, an unusual combination that has led to their enduring success. I thought about this song recently because it was on an episode of the hit TV show Ted Lasso. The title character is talking about the team's recent hire of a sports psychologist. It fills him with jealousy, that green-eyed monster. Of course, jealousy has a long tradition in Christian thought. Jealousy or envy is one of the 7 deadliest sins, and some interpreters claim that jealousy is what motivated Cain to kill Abel. Jealousy brought murder into our world. Even before that, Aristotle defined jealousy as the pain that's caused by the success or fortune of another person. In our time, the psychologists contend there's a positive side to jealousy, a benign envy that can actually motivate me to want to work hard to have the success or fortunes that others have. That may be true. What concerns me is that the root of jealousy is our tendency to define our self-worth based on what we have or have done. This is a problem. We should define our self-worth because we have been fearfully and wonderfully created by divine grace. And so I've come to appreciate a teaching in Buddhism, often translated as sympathetic joy. It's the idea that I can take delight in the success of another person. Indeed, in my experience, this kind of sympathetic joy not only opens my heart to the fortunes of others, but causes me to appreciate the blessings in my life. Again, there's a danger in understanding our self-worth based on our possessions or accomplishments. There's a danger in understanding life as a constant game or competition in which everything is a zero-sum game, meaning that what you gain necessitates in my loss. This brings me back to the show Ted Lasso. The basic premise is that even on the highest stage of professional sports, Success is more than victory or defeat, and that players are worth more than their performance. To quote the coach, success is not about wins and losses. It's about helping these young fellas be the best versions of themselves on and off the field. Sounds like a good philosophy. And yet recently, the show has come under criticism. Skeptics have tried to poke holes in the philosophy of the coach as a viable means of being in this world. The relentless cheeriness has been criticized. And others have suggested that kindness is not enough medicine to cure the ails of our society. Are these critics motivated by jealousy? It's not up to me to judge the human heart. What I will say is that Ted Lasso taps into the fundamental biblical premise that goodness and mercy hold the keys to the human heart. May we go forth to sing that faith with our lives, offering help to Haiti and to all those whom we meet. May it be so.